the 18 and a half credits to graduate.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up on graduation morning with 18 credits. Graduation morning, I woke up. I'm going to rehearsal. I don't even know if I'm going to graduate or not. I'm looking at the teacher, and all the power is in his hand to give me that half credit that I was supposed to get. So I'm looking at him. I'm like, "Hey, dog, come on, what's up?" So he made me sweat it out because I gave him hell. I really did. But like around 12 o'clock, I saw him, and he was like, "I want you to take care of yourself. I want you to come back and see me." And he gave me that half credit. And man, I'm Mr. Krause. I'll never forget him. I got a chance to see him like maybe 10 years ago, and he wasn't teaching anymore. But I ran into him in a grocery store or something like that, and he remembered me. I remember him, and we talked for like about an hour. It was just it was good just to get him out of that teacher life and just talk to him. Where he is now. Yep.
So, Ahmaad, this is Cam. How are you? I've been pretty quiet over here.
She's recovering, Ahmaad.
Don't listen to her. Don't listen to her. Nothing.
She had a long week.
I'm not recovering from anything, Ahmaad. Don't listen to them. They trying to take me down.
It's 420, Ahmaad.
They trying to take me down.
Right.
So they trying to take me down. Don't worry about it. So you love being on the mic. Everybody loves hearing you on the mic. Are there any moments throughout your day or whenever when you just want to sit still, be quiet, and not talk to anyone?
Like Cam's been doing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Everybody has those days, and it's just sometimes, like, but the thing about it, I'm just a people person. I love to talk to everybody. I realize that I will never be, safe from talking to people, unless I'm in the house.
Okay.
Unless I'm in the house.
So you're definitely an extrovert.
Yeah, exactly. Like, if I'm out, and if people actually see me, they put the face with the brand. It don't help either because my dumb butt, all I do is wear Cavs gear.
Oh, okay. Like a walking billboard.
I got nothing but Cavs gear. That's all. I walking billboard, like you said. If I'm wearing a jacket, if I'm wearing a polo or whatever, if I'm wearing a T-shirt, people be like, "Oh yeah, that's the Cavs dude," whatever. So and I'm more than what I love to sit down. I talk to people about the Cavs, and I wish I had insight on what they were going to actually do.
Right.
But I just love to get people's input, and hear what they have to say about the Cavs or whatnot. But unless I'm in the house, I'm free game to talk about Cavs.
So do you have any like pre-game rituals or after the game rituals that you do?
Pre-game, I just I look at my script that's written up. I write out some notes. I don't like going off of a script really, so I just had up the bullet points that I think I need to hit, and I just pretty much try to freelance when I get out there on the floor. Just whatever comes out my mouth, as long as I hit the bullet points. As long as I hit the bullet points, I'm pretty much good, and it makes the corporate partners happy. If I'm saying if I hit the bullet points. Okay. Depending on if it was when we was on national TV back in the day. Well, even like a year ago.
Yeah, about a year.
The games would start at 8:00. The national TV games. I was able to get like maybe a half-hour nap in. Just because those 8:00 games be so long, and then during the finals.
Oh yeah.
The games those games start at 9.
Right.
And you're not getting out till like midnight. So. And other than that, like if I'm not taking a nap or whatever, I'm just on the computer on YouTube, looking at old videos, of anything just to clear my head, just to make sure that I'm focused.
Nice.
All right, Ahmaad, we're going to take a break. we want you to stay online. Our next segment is the man in the middle, where we're going to get some relationship advice from you. Hold the line. We'll be right back.
You're listening to the Drip Podcast with Nick and Mar. Keep it live.
Wake up, kick back, relax, take a break this morning. Ease your mind and your soul at the morning yawning. Get your mug, get your joke, get your tea, get a grip. Take a sip, you listen to the Drip.
Create eye-catching designs that will make your apparel top of the line. The possibilities are endless with ski tees and apparel. No order too large or small. One item or hundreds, no problem. With quick turnarounds, no setup charges or hidden fees, and rush services to fit your needs. Customize your look today by calling 440-462-9401. That's 440-462-9401. And also follow us on the web at skiteesapparel.com.
You're listening to the Drip Podcast with Nick and Mar.
Hey everybody, we're back with the Drip, and we're back with Ahmaad Crump. He's on the line.
Hey.
Cavalier! You are so silly.
She got you down.
She's been practicing.
She need more
So
practice.
we're going to move into our man in the middle segment. It's where we talk about relationship issues and get the male perspective on a few topics. So, which one you want to do first? Who do you think is more insecure, men or women?
Men.
Spoken like a
Oh
woman.
man, this is a hard one. This is a hard one.
Be honest.
Me personally, can I? Does it have to be one or the other, or can it be 50-50?
I mean, it's your opinion.
Choose
In my
wisely.
opinion, I think. See, this is the way I feel.
That's good. Start like that.
Hope y'all got some time. I think the higher the self-esteem a person has, the less insecurity that they have.
That's good.
That's just me. Like just like for instance, like if you know if you're married, that's a different story or whatever. But if you're boyfriend and girlfriend, if you see your girlfriend acting up like she wanna be out with the girls all the time and flirt with dudes all the time, this and that, whatever. To me, I'm like, okay, well, I'm a prize, and if you keep on acting up, you're gonna lose the prize, and I'll just go somewhere else and let somebody else enjoy this prize. And I think it should be vice versa as well. I think the female should think that way as well too, because to me, the female, they definitely have the control in the relationship.
Absolutely.
That's right.
The female has the control with the relationship, and just to keep it real, at the end of the day, that female sometimes can control the relationship with her cookie. And it's like, because guys, that's what they want.
Hey, Ahmaad, did you say with? Did you wait a minute? Did you say with her cooking or her cookie?
Her cooking.
Cookie.
Cooking.
Oh.
I thought he said cookie.
You talking about cookie? COOKIE?
COOKIE.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I got it.
Yes.
I was a little slow on the draw, but I got it now.
She's like, cooking.
I got it.
No, although I don't think the woman should control her, she shouldn't control the relationship with the cookie. But at the end of the day, the women got the power. They really do.
We
you
were
know.
created that way.
Drop it like it's
Can't help it.
It took me a while to understand that, you know, but yeah, at the end of the day, so I think insecurities, you know, I think insecurities can be it's equal, I think, you know.
Good answer.
Yeah, that's a really good answer. How do you think insecurity shows up for men?
How do they show up for men?
Don't
It could be a lot of ways. you said what you say?
He said don't answer. Andre said don't
They
answer.
said you about to give up the secrets.
So, insecurities for a man. I mean, it could be a lot of ways. So, like, you know, if a lady, if she's working around a bunch of rich guys, or you know, if a guy has, you know, a better body, or if he dresses better, you know, it's a lot of ways I think that the guy, you know, his insecurities can actually come out. You know, I know when I was younger, you know, I was dating this female who was living in Michigan at the time, and you know, she used to tell me about all these stories about how, you know, all these celebrities used to approach her, and how she used to dance with, you know, the members from 112, and you know, and you know, in the back of my mind, I'm like, wow, she doing all this with all these celebrities. Can I actually compete with that? You know, so I think it could be a jealousy factor, you know, with that. But yeah, I think I think that's where the insecurities come out for a man. You know, with just it goes back to what I said. If he had a high self-esteem, I don't think he would let little stuff like that bother him.
What do you think? Oh, what are your thoughts on that?
The insecurities, I think he did a very good job of identifying the areas that could be the most logical, the ones that show up the fastest, especially when, you know, like you said, when you're younger, you tend to have those moments that you're more susceptible to having, you know, those thoughts that, what's she doing? You know, the moment a man starts thinking about looking in her phone, you have just become insecure. Right. You're one of them now.
Well, I asked that question earlier, Ahmaad. Do men go through women's phones? Is that what they do? Does it happen?
You know, I've heard stories of that. To me, I've heard, and I think it's 10,000% wrong for a man and a woman to go through each other's phone.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, what's done in the dark is gonna come to light. So, you know,
most definitely, it always does.
I know,
sooner or later.
It does. But I remember, like one of my dudes, he has the face identification thing or whatever, you know, on his phone, whatever. So this lady waited to go to sleep, and they both sleep in the bed. She takes his phone and she puts the phone in front of his face while he's snoring or whatever.
Yeah, but it's
and the phone somehow recognized his face, and you know, she saw a couple things that she didn't like, but you know, you went to go look.
Yeah,
that's what you get, you know. So you know, yeah, I just think that you know, there's no reason for men or women to look through each other's phone. But I've heard stories of men doing that, and you know, you really don't have to. You don't have to do all that. You know, but just like I said before, everything is gonna come out eventually.
So you said you've heard stories of people going through.
Oh yeah,
phones.
I've heard a story. Oh yeah.
Have you ever gone through a phone?
This stuff, Cam.
When I was younger.
Yeah.
When I was younger, yes.
Good answer.
Yes, definitely. When I was younger, absolutely. I was
asking for a friend.
I was. I was, you know, growing up, you know, I was a jealous guy. I really was.
You ain't alone, bro. You ain't alone.
Yeah, I was very jealous all the time. Like, you know, who are you talking to? Why you hug him? Why you do this and that? Whatever. You know, and then I was dating the I was dating the pastor's daughter at the church that I grew up in.